Coming to you from the island of Hawaii, it's the Big Island Beat Podcast. And now, here's your host, Steve Roby.
Aloha and welcome to the Friday edition of the Big Island Beat Podcast. My name is Steve Roby, and my very special guest today, Kalani Peʻa. Aloha, Kalani.
Aloha, Big Island, my home island. Aloha.
Yes, indeed. And a quick weather report, it's raining in Hilo today.
Not snowing yet, right? Yeah.
Just wanted to make you feel at home there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I miss home so much.
All right. Hey, the last time we saw each other was at your Valentine's Day show, that amazing show you did at the Kahilu Theater way back in February, which seems like years and years ago.
Yes.
How have you been doing during these crazy times?
Since in Hawaiian we call it momona, means fat or voluptuous. So since the COVID, being in this pandemic, I'm dealing with the momona virus, eating a ton of homemade cookies. But I think I still fit in the red sequin jacket that I wore February of 2019 from Valentine's concert. It was a memorable concert. And I think I ended my actual show in New York City at my debut sold-out concert at the Lincoln Center. And from that point on, when we got on the plane, I told the band to make sure you wear your masks. There's some interesting stuff going around. And then that's when New York faced their first or second case. And since then, all my shows and tours been canceled. So, I had to adapt to a new situation and lifestyle as a musician.
Everything has changed. Everything has changed. Nothing's the same anymore.
Yes.
I was going to ask you about the Maui News report that recently came out a few weeks ago, I think it was, that you were looking for assistance not only to help struggling Hawaiian musicians, but small businesses too. Can you tell us more about that?
Of course. I was asked to do a front page article and talk about the importance or significance of arts and humanities. And why aren't we focused with storefront businesses and other small business entrepreneurs? Because we are small businesses ourselves. We pay our taxes. We may not have a storefront as artists if you're into visual arts, if you are working for the media, or if you're in radio. I mean, a lot of us are working from home now. So I wanted to emphasize the importance of helping out those thousands of us small business owners and entrepreneurs in the field of arts and humanities. And I wanted to articulate the importance of how we're essential too, because we not only entertain or educate people about the music that define who we are, about Hawaiian music composition or music overall. In performing arts, we tend to get pushed aside, and I feel that I had to be the voice for thousands of my friends in the industry, and they did listen. So with CARES Act, I think whatever they have to utilize by a certain time with federal monies, they were able to incorporate arts and humanities with my voice and other voices like Uncle Henry Kapono, who is who established our foundation to help musicians in need. So it's not all about me. I mean, I'm in dire need. I'm a full-time touring musician that lost everything. People think I'm rich in my sequin jacket because I'm a Grammy winner. No, I own my own label and publishing company. It's tough times, and I wanted to help friends out there. So I have a Microsoft Excel page of all various art relief grants, COVID relief grants for arts, for those in arts and performing arts centers and coalition partners. More so like performing arts centers like Kahilu Theater and Hawaii Theater are coming together to find solutions. How are we doing live concerts? Who are we targeting? And how can we generate revenue for our artists as well as for our centers?
Is there something that the public can do to help out? Is there a website they can go to, or is there some ways to make donations to this or this cause?
Yeah, there's many foundations coming together. We have Anuhia Jenkins, the Aloha Foundation, Henry Kapono Foundation. We have Pa'i Foundation, P.A. Okina'i, Pa'i Foundation by Auntie Hoku Holt. Auntie Vicky Holt Takamine. She is, they're both kumuhula, but she runs Pa'i Foundation. She helps those who are in arts in Hawaii and who are focusing on their arts and live day to day, breathe day to day, promoting our arts and marketing our art. And there's painters out there that lost jobs. There are musicians that lost jobs this entire year. So how are we helping each other? So they compiled resources. Coalition partners are working together. But for people to know more about grants, I'm a grant writer for my business, for Peʻa Records and Entertainment. And, that's what I gotta work too as a Grammy winner. I gotta find ways to make a living. So people can log into my website at kalanipeʻamusic.com or follow me on all my social tags, and they can inbox me and my team will get back to them with resources. Even Haku Collective, HAKU, Haku Collective with Kimie Minor. She's a producer and the founder of that organization to help artists. So to get all these resources, log into my website.
Okay, and I'll put a link in the show description below this podcast so listeners can click on it and get some more info. You sent over a couple of songs of yours to play, and I always love hearing your music, and we're going to talk about that. The first one up is Hilo March. I'm sure there's a great story behind this one.
Definitely. I mean, I'm a Hilo boy, man. I grew up with mold and mildew and the smell of guava trees and rotten guavas in Panaewa, Hilo, Hawaii. Waking up to the snow on the snow cap of Mauna Kea. I grew up with that coming from Hilo, and being able to bring pride to the community, to my family, Ohana, and friends and fans of Big Island of Hawaii. That is significant to me, to honor where I come from, a place that had shaped my identity and had gave me an open mind to love people and to be surrounded by people of love in Hilo. Hilo is so unique. I mean, from the ono food at Leong's, or, oh, goodness gracious, the ono food doing Merry Monarch, or being able to sing for the first time at the Merry Monakula Festival was a dream come true for me. So being able to grow up in Hilo, I had to do this song that was composed almost 100 years ago by a royal band member of Liliuokalani, Kalani, and it's actually it's a song to bring unity. It's a song to bring the people of Hilo together, and I wanted to honor the composers. They're classically trained, and I wanted to honor our ali'i, our royalty, our people, the community, and also I wanted to have a legend on that song, Amy Hanaiali'i, female vocalist of the year, 6-time Grammy nominated artist. She's an idol of mine, and we both did that duet, and also did the music video at Liliuokalani Gardens in Hilo. So it was such an honor.
Yeah, that's a great video too. I was watching that the other day again. It was fun to watch. Here's Hilo March on the beat. And we're back on the beat with our special guest today, Kalani Peʻa. Kalani, I understand you have a new song and music video that was released on the 25th of this month. Tell us more.
Oh, yes. I'm so excited to be releasing Epili Mo, which means, come together to be in love. It's a love song. And it's a cover from a legendary artist of Japan who passed away many years ago. His name is Yutaka Ozaki. It's my rendition of his song "I Love You," but it's called Epili Mo because I do it in Hawaiian. And I was able to collaborate with a group of musicians, but do the song on behalf of Sony Music Japan International. And this is my first collaboration with Sony Music. We did the music video. MTV Japan is going to pick it up. So it's really cool to know that Japan also love Hawaiian music. I mean, we have such similar cultural norms and values, and they love Hawaiian music, and I tour there a lot. So that song's about love, and oh man, I've been wearing suits in that, so I had to get powdered and a lot of fanning on me because I was sweating profusely that day. But I think I look pretty okay in the music video. We're also featuring hula from the overall award-winning Hula Halau o Kamuela. So I love you guys. I love you all. Thank you, Haukea o Kalani Ho, for dancing and interpreting this song into hula.
Where can fans listen to or download the song and watch the video?
They can log into my website, kalanipeamusic.com, or follow me on all social media platforms at Kalani Peʻa Music. On November 25th, it drops.
All right.
Yes.
And there's more.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
There's holiday music at perfect timing on the horizon for you, too. You're doing your rendition of "Oh Holy Night."
Yes, I'm doing it in Hawaiian and English, and I actually asked Lahaina's very own, but he lived in Hilo for many years, Mr. Damon Williams, to sing this duet with me. He's another powerhouse tenor and vocalist, and we recorded it for. He came in on the third day. We wrapped it up, and it's going to be an amazing tribute to the birth of our Akua, to Christ, and to the celebration of life. I mean, I had to do this Christmas single. I will do a Christmas album. But, to end this interesting year of ours, right? I wanted to end it on the key of C sharp. Christmas above the treble clef. But yes, I'm excited to release "Oh Holy Night" alongside with the music video. The music video should be December 1st or 2nd, but the actual song comes out November 28th.
Okay, so almost back-to-back songs coming out here.
I gotta bust my okole. I'm working hard as a musician. It is what it is. When you're full time, you gotta find ways to just continue to be relevant and continue sharing content. People want to hear our music.
Yeah.
Music for a lot of our people it's a healing tool. It's beyond the word tool. It's actually is essential. People are listening to music to get them through the day, whether it's a hard day or a good day. Music is so essential right now during this pandemic, and we're doing our best as Hawaii musicians, collaborating with each other and finding ways to bring music in their homes. Yeah.
I think music, for me at least, helps me slow down and focus and
Correct.
And listen just even harder, and it gets me out of, the TV news every day and everything like that. So without music, I think we'd all be in rubber rooms bouncing off the walls.
I agree. And we need more performing arts centers slowly opening up, like Kahilu Theater.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be amongst the acts of Kahilu TV. I'm so happy to have been asked to bring my band over. We're all going to be COVID-free. We're all taking the test and hopefully cross our fingers. And I'm excited to help Chuck and his wonderful staff and the board of directors. And mahalo to all the sponsors for sponsoring this event. But I'm heading back to Kahilu Theater in January of 2021 to launch the Kahilu TV performances and concerts. And I think it's an hour show, but people may not be there live with you. But if you tune in and you're able to sit like just what you just stated, my friend, about how music allows us to reflect and it's a time for ourselves. It's therapeutic to listen to music while people are working out or working at their station at home. We want people to tune into Kahilu Theater, Kahilu TV, and enjoy the music throughout the season and help these performing arts centers. They provide jobs for us musicians, so we have to help these various performing arts centers so they can thrive with us in the industry.
I got a sneak peek of what they're doing. They're going to launch the 18th annual Ukulele and Slack Key Guitar Festival Friday and Saturday on the 20th and the 21st. And
yes.
It has 18 artists, and I got to look at these brand new high-def pan, tilt, zoom cameras. It'll never replace what it is to sit in a live audience with 500 other people around you cheering.
Correct.
And things. But on the other hand, I see the advantage too of these streaming services that are now kicking in with more than just a kind of a Facebook time live kind of thing with on a cell phone thing. This is incredible. This is next level for the Kahilu to take this step.
It's all part of being creative and innovative and finding ways just to thrive in the industry. I'm so proud of Chuck and his staff, and for him being the artistic director, coming up with solutions, tactics, and strategies, being tactful about this. Like, how are we trying to survive as Kahilu Theater? So they're going to ask us musicians to and collaborate with us and have educational programs. And I did a commercial for them, and they were able to get sponsors and donations. So again, I mahalo to the Big Island and Hawaii overall, the sponsors who believe in the educational programs at these centers.
Absolutely, yeah. Be looking forward to that. That'll be in January. Are you bringing over kind of a full band, or?
I am. I may wear a purple sequin jacket this time.
I'll have to bring my camera if I can catch that.
Yes, sir. You make beautiful photos. You have the best photos of me. Oh, thank you for making me look a tiny skinnier than what I normally look. But you're a great photographer as well.
Well, thank you. Hey, looking ahead to the new year, 2021, I understand you're working on a third album. Can you tell us about that?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
I'm excited to feature many, many collaborators on this album. They're surprise collaborations, and I'm working on a third album called Kalani Peʻa. It's using my last name. Peʻa means the sailboat, and the metaphor behind that is we put up our sailboat, we get into our own double hull canoe, and we all find a journey in our life, and we all have to pave our own voyage and navigate through trials and tribulations. But also, it's an album that I focus mostly on how my ancestors arrived to the Big Island and how we lived from Hikokaha, Panaewa, and Hilo on the Big Island, and how we grew as a family. And I honor my kupuna. I also honor our kings and queens that traveled and networked with presidents of the United States or emperors around the world. So it's about getting into that boat and putting up your sailboat. And I wrote a song called Kalani Peʻa. I'm going to collaborate with some people. I have some love song. I have a few covers that is very popular. I think it came out in late 90s or 2000, because somehow I'm that contemporary artist. I love doing You Are So Beautiful or Always in Forever in Hawaiian. So I do have some prizes, some surprises for you guys. And it should drop during my birthday, I think April 2021. Yes.
Well, just for trivia fans out there, what is your exact birth date? I mean, just April what?
Well, people think I'm stubborn, my friend, but I'm always right. I'm an Aries. So April 13th. I'm kidding. April 13th, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I'm the 29th, so that's why I asked. I thought
I get along with Taurus. I have a ton of Taurus friends. We're friends for life, man. I love my Taurus friends. Taurus and Aries, we get along. I think I get along with my Taurus friends.
Great. Well, let's close out the show with Inakini.
Yes.
Would you like to say a few words about this one?
Yeah. It means all the masses and all the people come together. May we work together. May we continue building bridges. May we work together through this pandemic and just work together and be healthy and strong. But aloha to you, my friend. Thank you so much for this opportunity. E nā kini for all of you. Aloha.
All right. Mahalo for being a guest on The Beat today, Kalani. And good luck with all the new music you have coming out. Have a great holiday, both you and Alan.
You too. You the best.
All right.
Big Island needs you. Aloha.
Aloha.
Ele kia e oni apa, e nā kini e oni apa, e nā wahi e oni apa, e nā mokupuni e oni apa. E nā kini o ka aina e ala mai, e nā mamo Hawaii nei e ala mai. A I mua e nā poki hai nui ka vai awa a e mau kalana ki lahe e na kini o ka aina e na mamo o Hawaii nei e ala mai. I ka lawe I ka pono pai o no ka pono e na kini o ka aina I ka lawe ka pono ua mau ke o ka aina I ka pono ua mau ke o ka aina I ka pono e nā mokupuni o Hawaii nei e ala mai e nā mano kini a lehu e ala mai mai Hawaii o ke ave a Kauai o mano kalani o ni pa'a mau e na mokupuni o Hawaii nei e na mano kini a lehu e ala mai I ka lawe I ka pono ai o no ka pono e na kini o ka aina I ka lawe I ka pono ua mau ke o ka aina I ka pono ua mau ke o ka aina I ka pono e nā mokupuni o Hawaii nei e ala mai e nā mano kini a lehu e ala mai mai Hawaii o ke ave a Kauai o mano kalani o ni pa'a mau e nā mokupuni o Hawaii nei e nā mano kini a lehu e ala mai I ka lawe I ka pono ai o no ka pono e na kini o ka aina I ka lawe I ka pono ua mau ke o ka aina I ka pono ua mau ke o ka aina I ka pono ua mau ke o ka aina I ka pono.
If you enjoyed the Songs and Stories podcast, we'd love for you to subscribe, rate, and give a review on iTunes. Be sure to visit bigislandmusic.net to join the conversation, access the show notes, and discover our fantastic bonus content. Until next time, aloha. Hey, Big Island music fans. Would you like to be part of the podcast? If you go to our website, bigislandmusic.net, you can record a comment about the show or tell us about a musician you'd like to see interviewed. Just click on the microphone icon and start recording. Don't forget to tell us where you're located. Your comments might be included in a future podcast. So head over to bigislandmusic.net. We'd love to hear from you.
You've been listening to the Big Island Beat podcast. For more info, go to bigislandmusic.net and follow us on Facebook. Be sure to join us next week for another fun episode. Aloha.